Hi again. I am Lorena Mosqueda with Paradigm Marketing and Design, and I am here to talk to you guys a little bit more about homeless solutions. Don't mind me if I start going into a little bit of a coughing fit, dealing with a little bit of a cold. So if I mute myself and I'm still here, it's not because I've been frozen. You're still watching the updates that we're doing about homeless solutions and a night in the cold. And I wanted to share with you a couple of things that we're supposed to be doing today. So if you're taking a part of the challenge, there's a ton of different activities and different points that you're keeping an eye out for. So I'm going to go over them with you a little bit. So if you're following us on any of the different social media channels, you want to make sure that you're capturing some of those different things for the different point values. So for example, we just shared with you in the last live video clip, the TikTok challenge. If you're going to take part of that, that's 50 activity points towards those goals that you want to reach. There's several other activities that you can do. And I just want to give you a taste of some of those that are on there because they don't necessarily have to do with being outside. I know that obviously I'm here indoors, and even if I could be outside today dealing with a little bit of a cold, it's probably not the best thing to be. However, you can do things from the comfort of your own home to be part of a night in the cold, and they don't have to necessarily be done today. This fundraising effort and the opportunity to take part of the challenge and become a little bit more aware of the problem of homelessness is actually something you can do at any point in time and keep it going with your family just to be able to talk about it. For example, if you haven't seen the movie The Pursuit of Happiness, it is a great movie with Will Smith, and it allows you to have a conversation with your kids about what homelessness means. So that is one of the activity things that you can actually do towards the activity point challenge. We also have things like watching an episode of the Netflix series Made. If you haven't seen it, it's actually quite intense, but it gives you a little bit of perspective to what Wendy and Dan mentioned to earlier today. Imagine being homeless and sleeping outside in the cold, maybe getting 1-2 hours of sleep and having to be fully functional the next day in order to be able to go make a living and make money in your job while you're still exhausted. So those again are great ways for you to be able to talk to your kids about this, talk to your loved ones, your friends, and make sure that this topic of conversation doesn't just happen once a year, but it actually happens as part of natural conversation to make sure that we're able to provide the funds and the awareness to homeless solutions so that they can continue to do the great things that they're doing by helping everybody else out. I also want to make sure you know that there are other things like finding public places to park sleep for the night, maybe turning off the heat for a day. I know I was without a furnace from April through May, middle of May, because of back orders last year. And let me tell you, my house got really, really cold. I don't know if I could make it outside. I don't think I'm made for that. And it was really, really hard. I can't even imagine what some of these families are going through. So again, I want to make sure you guys are aware. It's all in our social media channels. You should see that on the comments page as well. We're going to check back in with you guys at about 11 o'clock before we say goodbye. And we'll probably do one more check-in in about 20 minutes or so and give you an update on our fundraising efforts. Before I leave though, I want to remind you the TikTok challenge is actually really cool. So I'm going to share it with you one more time. Hopefully you guys get to share this with all your friends, and we want to get that younger audience involved because they will be sure to help this message continue to grow and expand for years to come. So I'm going to say goodbye for now, but I'm going to make sure that you guys are here with us in about half an hour, and then again for the kickoff, for the send off, I should say. Excuse me. And I'm going to share the TikTok video with you now. I'll see you in a few. That's it for now. See you in a few.